So I'm going to show you how to make the toys here. It's not as complicated as you think. I'm going to break it down for you here so you can see how to do it. And then I'll show you what we'll actually make one here. So let me share screen here and we'll. Okay, audio on. All right. Now this is the prompt that I'm using, but this is an edited one. This is one that I've changed already. I'm going to show you. All right, here. I'll take this out. We'll do this from scratch so you can see how to do this. So let me add that. Take the name out here. So this is the standard prompt here. Let me see. Let me copy and paste these. Okay, I'll get rid of all of these so you can. So this is the standard prompt. This is the Uber prompt, the base. This is just the one you would edit. So if you don't want to edit their clothes or anything, you just want it to look like the picture you're uploading, then you would just upload the picture and you wouldn't change this top. You wouldn't change this part up here, the top part, this. You would just leave this as is because it would just make it a standard figure, but I'm going to change that. But so the top header, that's the name of the toy. So we're going to go with the Grand Historian. And then the subheading, that's the witty text. So we'll make it, instead of bow this time, we'll make it suffer no fools. So there you go. So the toy so far, if we did just the standard one, we still got to add the accessories, but it would just be him standing up with arms posed down based off the picture, and it would be called the Grand Historian Suffer No Fools. And then the accessories here, now these are what I just had already, but I'm just going to copy and paste them. But you would type in what you want to have in there. So I want the toy to have a glass jar with cash money in it with a label with the words Ashley's Gas Money. I want a brown covered book with a picture of a frog on it with the words on it called The History of CG. So those are the two toys that we're going to add. Now, I'm going to show you this one because this one is going to be pretty valuable if you want to add your own thing, and it won't. So a lot of times the stupid chat thing will be like, oh, you can't add this. A good example was when I was making Ricada Law with the Baldo thing. It kept saying, we can't add this content, violation content. So I had to make an empty blister. Now, if you've seen the Ethan toy where it says Cyberfrog and it's empty, the part where it would be, that's an empty blister, what it looks like. So you would just leave that blank, and then say you wanted the Baldo or whatever, something, a gun or whatever it wouldn't let you have. You would go get a picture of that, and then you would go to remove BG, remove background site. You would get the background gone, and then you would just copy and paste that into that blister, and then there you go. You have what you want. It's done. It looks like how the toy would be. So that's how I added on the Ricada Law one. That's how I added the Baldo. It wouldn't do it. No matter what I tried, it wouldn't put a hot dog. It wouldn't put, a small pole. It just kept going content. It went. So I just had to go elsewhere and then copy and paste it in there. So that I'm doing this so you know how to do it. It's just an empty blister, so you can Photoshop whatever in there. Now the other idea is okay, try this one, a empty picture frame. Now, like I said, the reason I have an empty picture frame is because a lot of the toys, um, it'll come with a picture. Like for instance, the Peter Gilmore, the Mandy simp. Uh, I had to put it wouldn't put Mandy in there. It's got something. Whenever you put people in there, it makes it cartoony. So you have to Photoshop it no matter what. It will not do it. I have tried and tried and tried. I've even supplied it a picture and it bugs out. It just it it's got some, I don't know if the lawyers are scaring them or what, but it's got some stupid thing where it's like, "Oh, you can't have this." So, or it's a real person and we don't want you harassing them. So I'm just like, "Okay, fuck it. Just give me an empty picture frame and then I'll just go and Photoshop the fucking picture into the frame," which is what I do. That's the current way around it until I figure out how to get it to do it. I don't know why it just fucks up when you do that. So all right, now you know what that means. I'll just leave that out since I explained that already. So we already added these. So this is the word that these are the words that I've added, and they'll go up here. But I'll remove arms pose down because I want this in a different pose. I want the arms crossed, holding a black baby in a towel with right hand holding baby bottle towards baby's mouth. He is wearing a gray shirt with the words bow on it. He is wearing blue jeans. He is wearing sneakers. Fit the entire figure on card. Now, this part, the reason I add this is because early on when I was making these toys, it kept fucking up. It wouldn't put the whole body. So then I started saying insert, make sure legs are on there. I tried everything, but fit the entire figure on the card seems to do it, or fit entire body on there. Yeah, I'll try it. I'll put that. That tends to do here. Entire body on the card. Otherwise, it likes to cut it off for some reason. I don't know why. It doesn't look very much like an action figure. You want the whole body in there. That's when it looks like something off the shelf. You want to go for the shelf look, and that's the best way to get it. Now, the other thing is when I'm making Ethan. All right, here I'm gonna. All right, I'll put this in the description for you. For Ethan, to make Ethan fatter, you have to put rotund and heavy set. Those are the two words. It works for JDA when I made him and made for Ethan when I made him. Those are the two keywords to make it fat. The other thing is what I've realized when you find what you're looking for. So recently, I made an EVS Caesar doll. They got the obesity right. So what I'm going to do later is I'm going to just go to remove BG and remove the background. And then I'm going to start using that as my guide of how the figure should look. So I could just re-upload the figure itself and say, use this figure that I already made, but just change the clothes on it. And it'll be perfect on there. Now, the other thing is, if you tend to make them fat, a lot of the time I notice what it does is that it shrinks them down and it tries to make them look like a Funko Pop for some reason. It kept doing that with John Malin. I could not get Malin right. No matter what I did, it just kept fucking up, going, making him like a Funko Pop. And I kept saying, put legs in proportion to body, and it won't do it. So I don't know if it's a problem that you're making them too fat and it shrinks the legs down for some reason, because it's trying to fit it on the card. So you got to keep that in mind. There's only so much space on the card when you're making it to add whatever you're trying to add on there. So just so you know, and I'll put this in the description, rotund and heavy set is what you want to use for the keywords. So now that we've changed all the wording on here, what we want, and we got the Grand Historian, I've looked over everything. Everything looks like it's what I want. So I'm going to copy and paste it all up here. And let's go to Chat GPT. All right, so I'm going to put it here in Chat GPT. Now here's the catchy part. Since I don't have a here's in here. I don't have a full picture of the Walton guy. I couldn't find one. But you ideally want to have a full body picture of the person. It just does it better. I don't know why. It just all right, here, look, I'll show you this. Okay, this is the Ethan model. This is the model that I use when I make Ethan toys. Now, this is why it comes out so good, because I upload this and I just say change hat, change shirt, change pants to whatever, and it does it now because I just upload this one. But like I said, I had to add rotund and heavy set, and then it gets the stomach bigger. It's just how you talk to this stupid thing. I don't know why. It's like that. So all right, let me get back to see, get the Grand Historian guide. No. Okay, it says in here. All right, here we go. This is the picture I'm going to use, just so you can see. This is the picture that it's referencing, because I couldn't get the whole body picture of him to put into there. So we're going to use just that headshot. I would suggest using the full body the best you can, but it's just the luck of the draw with this thing I'm finding, and it's normally gives me pretty good results with him. So we've got all that in there. We've got the picture of the head. All right, let's see what happens. Now, it does take a bit for it to make the toy. All right, let's see if it lets me have the black child. A lot of the time, I tried this when I made the first historian toy. It wouldn't let me have the black child. It kept saying, this is racist or something, and content violation. But I got a shittier one. We'll see if it gives me another one here, but I just want the full body in the card. So it's making this. Let's go back and look at the figures here so you can all right, here I'll use this one. Okay, so you see how the frame is here. And then her picture's in there. I had to Photoshop the picture in there because it fucks up. It won't put the picture. And then I put the picture in there of her for this too. These three down here, I just left those as is. I was going to put ones in there, but I had to go get a ton of Mandy pics. I don't want to be bothering with that. So these two were good enough for what I was doing. So, all right, is this the Caesar one? Oh, this is the first one. This one didn't turn out so well, but you see when I put rotund and heavy set, how it makes the body. But see, it doesn't make the legs in proportion. I don't know why it does this. Like, the legs should be longer. Like, it should be at least up to here a little bit. And I'm thinking it's because of the card for some reason. But it does pretty good when you look at the toys overall. This one here. This is this singer gal on Twitch that I was trying to make one of. It got the face right, but she didn't like how it put the body. Let's see if I got a. All right, we'll see. I think this is the one I made. Yeah. See, it put fucking Danny in there. I couldn't get Danny out of this after I made D-Wag, but this is one I had to heavily modify. But that's her. That's pretty spot on how she looks. That's the cartoon of her. Let's see if I could show. Well, here's the. All right, here's a good reference. This is the picture of her that I used to make the figure. That's the reference picture. Then I'll show you the. Is this the original? All right, this is the original that I made. From this house. All right, so here you can see. I got this is the reference picture, and this is what it gave me. But see, the problem with this is the head is weird. It didn't get the head right. Her neck is like weird, but the face, it got the face right. I mean, that's a pretty goddamn good likeness. So I'm still figuring this out. I mean, I've got it down to a science, but I don't know. Some things it just doesn't. It has a problem with. Like, see, her neck is higher here. It scrunched her neck down, and the face and all that's right, but I don't know. I haven't gone back and messed with making a better one of her yet, but no, it's still making it. All right, let's look at the toys here and see what else I can show you while we're. All right, here's another one, John. This is the picture that I was using to make the Malin toy, but it do I have any of the Malin ones in here? I'm not sure. Let's see. I think I might have scrapped a lot of those Malin ones because they were just shitty. They just Dan Fraga and Malin, those were the two hardest toys to try to. I don't know why. It just let's see here. Oh, this will give you a good laugh. This is the Yano one. So this is the Yano TJ one. I uploaded this for the toy. I said, take this, but put clothes on it. And then it gave me this one. It gave me this TJ. That's pretty good with the clothes on. It actually put the fucking clothes on. Let's see here. I think there's anything else here. I can't really. Oh, you know what? Here, let's look at this Finatra. Okay, this is the Finatra model that I was using to make Finatra. I made that god awful first one, but this is the only reference. I don't have a full picture of Finatra. Just this is what I got. So now the second one. Oh yeah, see, okay, here's a good example. Look, you see how it put this? That's supposed to be Anna. I told it to do Anna, that Star Wars girl, and this is the picture it gave me, was this. So you can see, this is why I make an empty frame and then just Photoshop the picture in there. Because it's really strange. It says, TOS and blah, 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 but, it'll give me other things, but not that. Oh, this is, okay. This is a picture I found online, and I was trying to see how this guy was doing this. So, what is this? Liberal protester, non-binary ethical figure. Some guy made this. Now, see, he photoshopped this in. I'm assuming the pills that might have let him make that. I don't think it would have let him make this thing. It might have let him make this communism thing. I don't know. But the shirt, I'm surprised it let him make that shirt. Because I can't make just a German WW2 figure outfit without it going crazy. So I know this is Photoshop because they won't let me put that no matter what I tried to do it on. So there you go. This is a good reference. Let's see if the toy's done yet. All right, let's. Yep, I told you this generation. All right, let's see why. It's going to say, because you wanted a black child. Holding a black baby. To stay within policy, ensure respectful exclusion. You can revise the description, focus on emotional narratives. Would you like to me to regenerate the image with that adjustment? Okay, no. I want the black child. This is parody. Proceed. I doubt it's going to let me do it, but we'll see. You stupid fucking piece of shit. God. Well, how's it supposed to know that I want a black baby? We'll try this. Just lie to this stupid thing, see if it falls for it. All right, let's see. Blah, 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 private, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we'll just try removing the description and see what happens. Oh, okay, let's try this. Let's see if this goes. Oh, what do you know? The wording. We'll see if it goes. Processing image. It's because I called it a black baby. How stupid. What fucking idiots. So I have to talk like a woke fuck on here for this thing to go. Oh yeah, just make it a baby of color. Okay, we're going to get right on that, sir. Let's see. What else can I show in here? All right, I guess I'll show this for an example. This is for my movie that I'm going to be making here soon. Or just, I was trying to make stuff for it, but the point I want to make it. Do you see how this looks? Like it doesn't look like an actual figure. Normally, before I got rid of the make a stylized version and put in Neca sculpted 3D lifelike, this is what it tends to give you. The one that I'm using, the prompt that I put in there was to make it lifelike. This, for some reason, wants to make it like a toy. And at the beginning, I was trying to make the ethos like Kiana and Ammo on them, and it kept coming out like this. It wouldn't make it a realistic fucking toy until I put in Neca 3D sculpted toy, and then it went and did it. So that's so you know. This is why this prompt is so good, because it just makes a 3D prompted toy. Oh look, this is the here, I'll show you this one. This screwed up. This is the Mandy toy that it screwed up on. It wouldn't yeah, see, look at the it screwed up down here and it wouldn't let me fix it no matter what. I've tried re-uploading it and trying to fuck with it. And see, this is the weird thing is I remember it was saying Hot Wife Mandy was an insult. It kept telling me that. But see, then it cranked it out. So I'm like, so first you tell me it's an insult, but then you let me have it. This is what I mean. There's got a lot of bugs in this thing still. But that was the Hot Wife Mandy one that I was trying to make. Oh, and the other thing is it changed the top because this was a midriff. Like, it just had the top and the stomach was showing, and it lost its shit over that. It's like, oh, this is sexual. You can't show a stomach and all this. All right, let's see if the toy's done yet. Oh, all right, let's see what we got here. Well, there you go. The Grand Historian, Suffer No Fools. Well, I had to put baby of color. That was the key word. Oh, God damn it. It cut the fucking legs off. Okay, you see what I'm saying here? Okay, it always wants to do this. I don't know why. See, it doesn't answer me. So I had to put baby of color. That's what I was doing wrong. All right, let's look at this one and see how this turned out. All right. The Grand Historian, Suffer No Fools. Ashley's Cash Money. Well, see, it kind of made it like anime-ish or cartoonish the jar here. I mean, he looks pretty real, but that's not the 3D thing. See, that's what I mean. It fucks up a lot. There's the history of CG, but we'll see if it gives us the foot and the legs. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna add that when it cranks the next one out. I'm gonna say, why isn't this here? Well, I gotta wait for this to come out, I guess, because I want it to. It flattened it. You see what I mean? Like, no, that's the other one. This shouldn't be so flat. You see how flat this is? Like, it should be up out of the card. This isn't like 3D. This is like the old G.I. Joe figures, where it's just like flat on the card. Like, it doesn't look like an actual figure. I mean, it's a decent start, but it's not what I'm wanting here. All right, we'll let that work, and then see what else it pops up there. I wonder where the Malin ones are. I must have gotten rid of those. Let's see here. Yeah, the Malin one was just. I got too frustrated with that, man. That one was just. I don't think I have it in here. Oh, we'll show this one. This is another version of stylized. Okay, you see how it's not really like it's stylized. It's not like it doesn't look it looks lifelike, but it should not be. It should be like 3D-ish coming at you. It should be like it's an actual figure looking. It seems more painted on there, and it tends to do this a lot. So you'll notice this what I'm saying here. Like, that's why I have the prompt saying a NECA lifelike 3D toy sculpted version of the man in your image. But boy, does this prompt really? Oh, here we go. This image request didn't get our policy. All right, I give up with this. I just wanted to show you how to do it here. So you have the basic idea how to make these now. So I gotta put baby of color on here to do this. Apparently, that's what the keyword, the hang up was. Instead of black kid, I had to put baby of color. So I'll put the prompt, the standard one, down in the description so you can copy and paste it. I'll put the remove BG site. And there you go. Start making toys if you want. But you see what I'm saying here, like what's wrong with this and why it does. I don't know why it's so hell bent on the fucking cutting it off at the knees like this. All right, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.